those 3 sections, you're going to have 3 constellations in each. So this can show you the tower does stamina, spells and abilities. You've got another one for stamina and accelerates your regeneration. Another for stamina, eluding your enemies. Now, this character
Are
is
these
stamina
like related
based.
to the Are they related to the Mundus Stones? You said the tower.
Yeah, they are the names of the Mundus Stones, I think, because you got the thief, the lover, the tower, all this stuff.
It does make sense because the Mundus Stones, like you could, like kind of, you're gonna pick one of 2 or 3 for, like whatever your character's based on. Like if you were a tank, you would want, I guess, a lot of health.
Yeah.
So yeah, I get that.
So you've got 4. Like I went to the thief right now, and you've got 4 things that you can do stuff with here: Mooncalf, Arcanist, Healthy, and Tenacity. Mooncalf increases your stamina recovery. I've got 60 champion points in that. My stamina recovery is increased by 12.57%. I have 60 in health recovery for 12.57%. And then I have 36 in tenacity, which increases your magicka and stamina. Your fully charged heavy attacks restore. So that's what I was telling you about the other day, where the heavy attacks restore so much magicka and so much stamina. That's the one that I put it on. Right.
So basically, once I hit level 50, I'm going to be putting champion points into that stuff, and I probably will care less about the armor.
Right, because the armor is just going to give you some buffs, but these are going to be where you're going to worry about that. And then it's got 4 more things here where you unlock one at 10, one at 30, one at 75, and one at 120 points put into it. And 10 is you have a 10% chance of gaining double yield from normal resource nodes. Not that big of a deal. 30, activate a synergy when you're in combat. You generate 2 ultimate. That's okay. Reduce your gathering time by 50%. That's fine. And then this is increase your movement speed and mounted speed by 2%. Those are going to stay like that. And then you've got that's the green ones. So the green ones are going to be stamina based buffs for you. The blue ones are going to be magicka buff type things. So I've got mine in physical weapon expert, and it increases the damage done with light and heavy attacks for 2-hand, 1-hand, shield, dual wield, bows, in werewolf form. So I've got 75 in that, and it increases it by 32.75%. There's one that's a staff expert that my other guy, I'm using most in that, which has a light and heavy attacks, increases theirs. The other one that I have stuff in on this one is increases your damage done with damage over time effects by 20%. So this is something that you would look into, because you've got the bow, which has the area damage ones. That's a damage over time effect because you're doing it, whatever. With this guy, I'm using it on him because I'm using the bow. And then I've got increase your critical damage and critical healing with stamina abilities, and then increase your physical penetration. That's the other one I can put on. And then there's a medium armor focus. It increases your physical resistance while wearing 5 pieces of medium armor. There's an increase your critical resistance, increase your spell resistance, reduce damage taken against direct damage. And then I'm going to make this guy more of a tank. So I went with the heavy armor focus, and I have 80 points in the heavy armor focus, and increases your physical resistance by 5,068 while wearing 5 or more pieces of armor. And then my quick recovery increased the heal and receive by 12.57 with 60 in there, and it's got different stuff at the top too. So that's kind of what the champion points are for this thing. But like I said, it's going to end up changing probably tomorrow whenever they do the update. So even though I'm going to send this to you and you can look at it and do whatever, it's changing up. But that's kind of the general sense of what they're doing at this point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Nice.